Okay folks, so let's start creating our materials. The first thing I'm going to do is to create a layer for our, let's see, other materials, and another layer, just double click. This is going to be our main, maybe cord cloner materials. And I'm just going to add all of these materials to these other material layers and start creating materials on this cord cloner material for this cloner. So let's go ahead and disable our main cloner so we have a snappy viewport and we can simply add our materials. Okay. Now let's start adding the materials. Let's open up the cord cloner layer. I'm just going to delete this material even though it doesn't matter really, but let's actually have it. Okay, let's start creating our materials. The only two channels that I'm going to be using throughout this material is color and diffusions, so we're not going to be using anything else. There's a possibility that we might enable bump if we have some really close shots, but really I don't think it's really it would be that visible, so I don't think it really adds to render time, so I don't think we're going to be using it. So for the color, let's start using this first color. I'm gonna enable diffusion, and in this texture channel you can load up this paper texture.jpg that you have access to, and this will just give our shader a nice papery look, as you can see, and it's gonna be very nice. So let's apply this first material to the this cylinder. Let's control drag this material and create another material, and let's change the color to the second color, and you can see the values here. So let me just control drag one more time and change the color to this color, and let's apply this second material to our second cylinder and the third material to our third cylinder. And now for these guys, let's create another material, or actually let's just control drag this material here, change the color to this one, and let's apply it to these first two. Control drag the material, select this color and apply it to this one here, and let's go to open up here. Actually, let's close just close this coordinate window here. Let's control drag, change the color to this white grayish color. It kinda gets grayish because of this diffusion layer, so let's apply it to this tube. Control drag, and let's use this color and apply it to this tube here. Open up this one, control drag, change the color, apply it, control drag, come down here, change the color to this one again, and apply that. And for this last layer, as you can see, our layer is getting colored sort of. I just wanna, this is the component that has 4 elements. If I go closer and find one of them, there we go. This is this one that we're now sort of adding the texture. And let's just find different actually I'm going to create another material because there is this color that we haven't used, and now I can basically use from these materials and pick 4 of them to add to our scene. Let's start maybe by this one, this one, this one, maybe this one, and there we go. And looks like this, let me just control click this cloner so it's open up all of our elements and see. And there's this tube that we haven't added any elements to. Let's see what colors really are colors in harmony. So I'm not sure. Let's actually add this material and also add this one too. Okay, now there we go. And the only thing that is sort of problematic, as you can see, we got this texturing problems for these different parts. Okay, now to sort this texture problems here, just we're going to let's select all of our textures here and then go to the attributes manager, change the projection from UV mapping to cubic, and the next thing is let's go to something like, let's see, 50 or even 25. Okay, I think this is quite nice, and we have this textural look, and that's so great. So let's just see how these guys are gonna look. Let me have my main cloner back again, and the next thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna select all of these materials and add them to this layer here. So we got I think we're gonna have to do it. There we go. Now we have this material in layer also. Let's just have a quick render and see what's going on. I'm gonna pause the video and render. Okay, so this is our first render, and as you can see, definitely the colors are matching very nicely, and I really like what's going on in here. Let's just get a bit closer and see how the textures are looking. Let's have a render like this, for example. Okay, so this is our render, and I think as you can see, the textures are really nice, and really adding that texture to our diffuse layer adds a lot to our final render, and make this simple cube and circle and cylinders look alive. So let's continue in our next lesson.